we're going to go over gemstones, semi-precious, and what we have for vintage jewelry. So if you're on the replay, make sure you check the timestamps after, because that's where I will have what didn't sell in the show will be available for a short time before it gets listed on reservedgrace.com. Go ahead and sign up for the account, getting all their information in if they're going to buy something. That way, I don't have to transfer all the information. It just takes time in the shipping, and you just already got your account set up. I can just go in and ship. So there's the link to that. Shopify is up and going. I guess I could show the link to that. I'll share that. Give me one moment. And it just doesn't have the domain officially transferred yet. So let me get to, and it's so pretty. So we're waiting for GoDaddy to transfer the domain, which is, it could be 48 hours, it could be 20 days. Literally, we have no idea. So there is, just making sure that worked. Let me put this in the chat for you. I thought you were from California as well. So that's why I was saying, yes, Kendra, thank you so much. And there we go. That is the link to the new Shopify site. It is, the other one will soon be gone, which I'm grateful that it got us started. And we get to now have the new site, which I think is gorgeous. And I'm pretty happy with it. Shopify, it makes it easy. I don't know also if you've noticed, if you go to, let me see if I can do this. Well, there's a few people here. Thank you everyone who's jumping on. My name is Angie Strader. Welcome to Reserved Grace. We are getting started. I'm doing some housekeeping things real quick. If you're just jumping on, please say hi in the chat. I am going to keep putting this in the chat for you. That is the link. Nope, that is the link to the new Shopify site. This one, let me go back here. This one, I will copy this and let me get that. I don't want to have that shown. Nope. So many gadgets. So many gadgets. Let me make it easy for you to sign up. My name is Angie. Welcome in. We're going to get started in just a second. We have a full, I always say we, I don't know. You, me, we, all of us, we have a full lineup today. And I'm going to add the link so you can sign up directly. And here we go. It'll make it so much easier for everyone when you go to this link to sign up. And just make sure that it works for you. If there's some reason it doesn't work, let me know. I will definitely do my research and make sure it works for you. All right, it works on my side. So now let me put this in here for you. Let me close all these tabs. Too many tabs muddles things up. There's to sign up. I'm going to put this here so I know where to find it. And we're back to the chat. Okay, are you ready to get started? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. My name is Angie. I'm the founder of Reserved Grace. Those that have been here for a little bit have been waiting to get started. They've heard the spiel, but I appreciate you being here. We are going to get started. I have a lot of things to do today, a lot of things to show you. But first of all, chilly in Florida. Welcome, Misty. How are you? It was 25 here today. We've been as low as 5 degrees here in Dallas, Fort Worth. But chilly in Florida, that just seems wrong. Mike Pope. Oh, it's Marilyn Pope using my son's tablet. Hello, Mike, Marilyn Mike. Welcome. It's good to have you here. I am going to do, so here's a couple of the items that are going to be on the show today, or in the show. I'm going to move these for a second because we're going to do the items for the drawing. I like doing this before. And so I'm going to do it again. These are the Reserved Grace logos. These go, if you have received a package from me, almost always, if I forget, but these go on the envelopes, my thank you notes to you. I do make these myself. Yeah, Can you tell? I'm getting better at it. Kendra can appreciate. Ooh, that's so cold in Florida. I don't know how, I don't know if you have enough clothes to get warm if it's 25 in Florida. Kendra, I asked her, Kendra's in the chat. She's watching one of my first, I think, live shows that she's been able to catch. I asked her if there's any trick to doing these, and she kind of laughed at me. But anyway, so we're going to do 4 giveaways. I'm going to number these 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to put on here what they are. And then when you purchase something, you're going to get your name into a drawing. You're going to go back in that vase right there. I'll show it to you. It's really, back there. And I'll draw at the end. All right. Are we good? And you don't have to be present to win. Well, now you kind of do. You do have to if you're going to pick 1 through 4. If you're not present, then whatever's left over will be yours. How's that? I'll work it out. Work it out. So this is going to be number 1. Can you see number 1? Okay. And this is going to be 20% off. That is going to be for today's show, or you can keep it for a later show or later purchase or show, whichever you prefer. Number 2 is going to be free shipping. Free shipping's number 2. You can use it this show or a later time. 3 is going to be, let's do 10% off. And then 4 is going to be a free gift from me. I get to surprise you. All right? I will surprise you on that one. Any questions on that? So we have 20% off, free shipping, 10% off, and a free gift. When you purchase something, I'm going to put your name in the drawing in the little vase that's back there, and you pick 1 through 4. They're going to be mixed up, and you won't know which one it is. I messed it up last time, but it worked. It always works out. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. Who's ready to get started? Is it backwards for you this way? What do you see when you see it that? So it's mirrored, right? So let me see if I can fix it. Video. So does that? Nope, that's the wrong camera. Let me go to this camera. This camera. Video settings. Does that look right to you now? Does that look right? No, I'm backwards. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, we're good on that one. Okay, I'm going to put me back the way I was. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, guys. I'm going to put me back the way I was because it makes sense in my brain, but I get this one especially since it's also upside down for me. So we're going to mirror me, but we're not going to mirror this one. Look at that. It all works. Okay. All right. Who's ready? Who's ready to get started? How do you purchase? Do you want to know how you purchase? You purchase with, it's very simple. Let me ask you guys, there's 12 people here, and I like to just like play on the wild side. I take lots of risks. Do you want to do a buy it now, or would you rather do an auction? Let me know. If we do a buy it now, I'll put my buy it now price. I'll tell you what that is. If anybody wants to type it into the chat for me, I would love that, but I can't guarantee that I'll do it every time, but I'll give you a buy it now price. And then you can, let me do this real quick. So I'll do a buy it now price, and then what you'll do is you'll say buy and that price. You have to put it in the chat. You have to put the BUY, buy, and the price. Or if we do an auction, I'll start a little bit lower. It's a risk. I'll start a little bit lower than what I had planned, and we'll do increments, like maybe $5 increments. Mirrors, yes. Buy it now. Okay, I'm going first thought, best thought, and I'm going to go with that. I think so too. I'm working on something to do with auctions. I think it'll be a little more fair and automated. So I think, my gut is to wait, but I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to back me up, my intuition. Here we go. Let's do this first one. Okay, number one is, so just out of complete transparency, semi-precious stones is not my wheelhouse. Not it at all, but I have a lot. Like I could have done this for hours today, and I chose to not. We might have several shows. Let me get this one going in this way. And when I do this, I can do. Now you should have, there we go. Chat back up. All right, here we go. This is the first item. And I'm going to read some of these things to you, okay? Welcome in for those that are joining. My name is Angie. I'm the founder of Reserved Grace. And this is our first item today. I'll let you see up close. I can get as close as I possibly can so you can see all the details, and I'll tell you about it in just 1 second. I want to read to you. So this is, it will slide over your head. It doesn't have a clasp. And see if I can get close. You can see these stones. And the camera is zooming like it's supposed to. I just have to make sure my brain goes backwards when I move these. And there we go. Why do I have the camera backwards? I know that people have asked, because that's the way it fits. That's the way it works in this setup. Okay, let me tell you a story. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I have to tell you a story that some people may have heard before. I'm going to tell you. Why do I have the pendants? Why do I have my camera upside down so it's a pain in the rear end to show it to you? And I said it's because of the way it fits. So there's a story a long time ago about a daughter who's watching her mom put a ham, like they're doing ham for Easter or a holiday, and the little girl's sitting there and she's like, watches mom cut the ends off the ham and throws it away. And the little girl says to her mom, "Mom, why do you cut the ends off the ham?" The mom sits there and thinks for a second. Says, "You know what, honey? Grandma used to cut the ends off her ham." The daughter's like, "Oh, okay." She says, "We'll ask Grandma at dinner why she cuts the ends off the ham." So they're sitting at dinner and the little girl's like, "Oh, Grandma, I have a question for you. Why do you cut the ends off the ham before you put it in the pan?" The grandma looks around the daughter and the granddaughter and says, "Because my pan was too small." Ba-dum-bum. Story is, we do things out of like we see somebody else do it. Well, grandma did it that way. Mom did it that way. I'm going to do it that way. We don't ask. Wise granddaughter asked, "Why do you cut the ends off the ham?" There we go. So it's a long-standing joke for me is that, why do I do it? Because I have, grandma cut the ends off the ham. Okay, thank you for indulging me. That's story time with Angie. Let's get back. All right, here we go. Are you guys with me? Did I lose you on the ham story? If I lost you, come back, come back. All right, here we go. Let me read this to you while I show it to you. This is for sure a showstopper. It's Azurite. Let me get it in the screen for you. It's Azurite, Lazurite, Lapis Lazuli. It is all the detailed filigree details in this. Your chain. This is really a showstopper. All the blues are gorgeous. I love, and this is me using Rock Tester, and I use the Presidium to make sure everything was as it said it is. So what I got Azurite, Lazurite, and Lapis Lazuli. Yeah, just wanted to make sure those were the ones that were on there. So who likes this one? Who is interested in this one? Are you going to tell me? Okay, remember, if you're interested in buying, the way that you purchase is you say buy, you type in the chat, B-U-Y, buy, and the price I'm going to tell you. And what did I put for this one? What did I put? This one is, bear with me one second as you admire this beautiful piece. I'm probably going to do too low now because I'm not finding, I didn't put the price down on this one, but, oh, you know what I might have done? Nope, I didn't do it there either. Let's see. This is, why? Why, oh why? All right, I'm going to do something crazy because I'm not going to make you sit there. All right, here we go. Remember, this is Azurite, Lazurite, and Lapis Lazuli. It is, oh, it's silver plated, just so you know. This is silver plated. It is not full sterling silver. I'm going to let this one go for $45. $45 for this one. Let me show you on the bust. $45. If you're interested, you type buy and $45. Let me switch cameras here for you so you can see it from the front. And take that one off. There we go. That is, there we go. I can measure it for you. I might have the dimensions here. So, So it's giving old world royalty. The style is often seen in artisan and vintage mid-century designs. And let me measure it for you here. You got anybody? 45 on that one. No takers. All right, let's see. Silver plated. Oh, by the way, these are all vintage. If it's not vintage, I'll let you know. This has a total from, because it doesn't have a class, so I'm doing the drop, is 23 inches. So from top to bottom, yeah, 23 inches. So from here to here is 23 inches. I'd like to look at that one as well. Azurite, Lazurite, Lapis Lazuli, and silver plated. And, you know, like I said, these are all vintage. Look at the back. Look at the details on this back. I really looked hard, and I did the magnet test. It passes the magnet test, but if it's plated, then it's going to pass. So let me turn this one back on, and that way you can see from this. Let it focus here real quick. You are going to mess with me now, aren't you? Don't mess with me. There we go. All right. I'm about to let this one go. We're going to set it aside. For those, if you decide you want to look at this and you want to consider it and I'll bring it back up, I will. Otherwise, we're going to let this one go. No, it is not. It is. So, hi, Norma. How are you? It does not. It doesn't have any maker's marks on it. I looked high and low on this piece for anything I could. Let me go to this one so you can see. Nope. Cameras. There's a trick to these cameras. So anyway, I looked high and low on this to find a maker's mark. I could not. I also, oh, that's right. You work half days on Fridays. Is that right? I don't remember. You do work from home. So absolutely a gorgeous piece. Could have waited, but it would be, it's substantial. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, let me put it back on here. You know what? Let me put it on for a second so you can see on length on me. I am 5'8", just so you know. Let me do the other camera. Yep, so you can't see me. I'm 5'8", and there's the microphone. To give you an idea, the length on it, that's substantial, right? I think for me, I might even take a couple links out if it was mine. Thank you for joining everyone who's here. My name is Angie, and oh, I'm sorry about the mic. Going once, going twice on this one, and then I'm going to move on. And I will make sure it's available for the replay. All right, here we go. It is going to go into the side. For those that are watching on the replay, it'll be number 1, and just look for the timestamp. After these shows are over, I always go in and cut some of the stuff, the beginning and some of the fluff out, and then it'll be available on replay for probably about a week. And now that the new website's up, I'll switch it over and list it on reservedgrace.com. Not for 45. I'm going to write a note on here of what I said I would do it for, but it'll be over there. All right, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's get you started here. Okay, that was number 1. What we're doing, just so you know, we have giveaways today. I feel like I'm dealing cards, you guys. I'm dealing cards, or is it a shell game? One of the two. I don't know. So these are your prize tokens. For your purchase, try not to cough. Don't cough. Drink. Don't cough. Everyone who makes a purchase is going to get their name put into a drawing. But what could you win? How to do it. You could win one of these items. Number 1 is 20% off. So if I draw your name, you get to pick 1 through 4, or however many is left when I draw your name. 2 is free shipping. 3 is 10% off. And 4 is a free gift, which I'm usually pretty generous. You can ask anyone who's maybe received a gift from me so far. And you don't have to use, the free gift would go with your purchase this time, but the others you can use at a later date. I can just put it in with your purchase. You just have to let me know. All right, number 2. Let's go move on to number 2. And this one is a little bit unique. By the way, welcome in. If you're interested in purchasing today, I encourage you, because you're going to have to do it at some point anyway, to fill out this right here. That is directly on reservedgrace.com, or it's going to be reservedgrace.com. Reservedgrace.com, I think, is still alive and breathing on GoDaddy. I've requested it to be transferred over to my Shopify, which is ready to go. I'm just waiting for GoDaddy to release it. Here's the new Shopify site. I'm kind of proud of it, by the way. So as soon as GoDaddy releases it, I am going to be, it's going to be ready, and I can start listing again. There's one. There's their focusing. Focus, young grasshopper. Focus. All right, here we go. These are both vintage, not sure what the age is. If you are a collector, if you like maybe feng shui, I do feng shui, and these are pretty special. So let me tell you about these. These are hand-carved green Jasper horse pendants. They're really amulets. Just look at the incredible detail, the movement, the expression. I'll get these up here a little bit closer. Let me do one at a time. So let me move that so it doesn't distract. Look at how cute that is. And so the horse symbolizes strength and perseverance. And green jasper is known for its grounding and protective energy. Whether you carry it with you as a talisman or simply appreciate the artistry, maybe next to your bed, maybe just somewhere like your desk, this is a powerful statement piece. And tonight, it's available for, you ready? There's 2 of them. Let me show them to you a little bit. Is this anything that interests anyone? I know that there are collectors. That's how I ended up getting them to start with. Can you hear that? These are the real deal. And the detail on them is gorgeous. Let me switch here. Let me see if it'll go in the front camera too. And turn that one off. Let's see how that does here. Focusing. The front camera doesn't have as much saturation on it as the back one because of the background on the back one. But there we go. See both of those? Aren't they cool? They are very, very cool. And they are, like I said, the real deal. Let me see if I went through. I probably went through 50 different items to decide no, I probably went through more than that. And then narrowed it down. And so these, because of the show, and you guys are awesome, I would do, let me put this back here and here. All right. Each one is a ridiculously crazy low price of $25. All you have to do is say, let me catch up on the chat before I do that. So $25 each. I think they'd make great gifts also. So remember, all you would have to do is say buy. And let's let this focus. There we go. Going really super close so you can get the detail. There's that one and this one. Now, like I said, if you're like me, I do feng shui, so I have things around. So Kendra, you want one? I'm going to take that as Kendra's yes. Kendra, if that's right, just do me a favor and write yes in the chat. And you guys, Kendra gets a free pass. She doesn't have to say buy in the amount. And Kendra, I'm going to just say to everyone in the chat, everybody that's watching, for everyone that's watching, please say a very special prayer for my friend Kendra. She needs all the healing prayers you can give, and I hope I'm not overstepping any boundaries, but girl, you need it. And I want people who, every bit of energy going towards you that's positive and good, and I love you. And if you want one of these, you just say yes, and we can decide. If anybody else wants one, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just get with Kendra later and figure out which one she's interested in. I know texting might be a little difficult right now. So, and the lag. I'll wait. We're good. All right. Otherwise, we'll just get some grace. Grace. Remember, reserved grace. Grace is very important to me. We're going to give Kendra grace to take her time in figuring whether she wants. Yep, there's that. Okay. It wants to be closer. Wants to be closer. There we go. It would make a wonderful gift for horse lovers, and they're real. Just as a recap on that, they are green Jasper, and horse symbolizes strength and perseverance, and green Jasper is known for its grounding and protective energy. All right, so I am going to write. I'm going to set these aside. Kendra, I'll wait for you. No hurry. If anyone else is interested, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to set those. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Kendra, I got you. We'll talk later about which one you like, unless you know. We'll just say there's one that has more yellow, one that has more green. However you want to describe it, I bet I can figure it out. And if anyone wants the other one, let me know. In fact, you know what? Can I decide for you? I would pick this one. This one has a fracture in it. I would do this one for less if anyone's interested, but it's not a fracture all the way through. But these are very, very old. I can't tell you. I have no idea how old they are, but we're going to do that. Okay, so Kendra, I got you. I'm going to put the not so perfect one up here for me. Let's do that. I like not so perfect. And Kendra, I'm going to put your name in the drawing, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You want the other one, Marilyn? You want the other one for 25 or 25? You'll take the other one for 25? The fractured? Okay, this one. Okay, I'm putting this one for, let me get another bag here for it real quick. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is, Kendra, buy fractured. Okay, wait, now I'm confused. Kendra's buying the non-fractured, and I have, okay, Marilyn. And you did say 25. I'm totally fine with 25. I am totally fine with 25. This one is yours. There's your character mark. We're all fractured. And I am going to put both of you, Kendra, and put you on backup. I will definitely put you on backup, but I might also have some other hidden treasures. I just couldn't do them all. And I'm kind of feeling you guys out, right? I'm trying to feel you out, like who is, what do you like? I wasn't sure if those would even be, there would be any interest. Because I love feng shui, I tend to collect, and I believe in feng shui, by the way. I collect things like that. Okay, both of your names are going back. Let me show you this vase, by the way. In this beautiful, let me see if I can get the, probably turn it the right way would be helpful. Let's see if it focuses in. This is vintage, and I have a matching little dish, like a trinket dish, or maybe even a soap dish. These are for sale. I just haven't priced them yet. They will go on reservedgrace.com. That will. Or I might do them separately in case anybody, but it'll be on there. So right now you're going into a vintage Versace vase for the winners. Okay, that takes care of these two. Let me get to your bags. Marilyn, I have yours already. So I'm going to drop you in here. Marilyn, I kept your bag here. You are set on that one. And Kendra, I'm going to start a new bag for you. So happy to do it. So happy that you're here. Aw, I love gifts. Gifts are so good. I love gifts. And thank you for telling me that too. I always like to know, like, if it's going to something like that, it just makes me feel good. I love it. I love it. Kendra, you have a bag now. And, oh, your bag does not want to stay up. It's okay. So now you have a bag. So anything else that you purchase will go into your bag. And that way I can keep them separate. Keep them separated. Okay. Are you ready for the next one? Hello. Welcome in. I can read text chat because that's the way I type. So my brain says, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Okay, next up, I'm going to make sure we're on track here. Number 3. Number 3 is, oh, I really wanted to take well, I could just leave it on. I'm going to just leave that on there for you. This is, let me get up close and personal on this one. Let me show you real quick. This is Jade and Quartz. And there's some others. Let me read it to you. Here's what we have on this one. Let me get it in the camera for you. I'll hold like there and we'll get it focused. It looks like it's focused. All right, this is Asian Jade Quartz and Glass Beaded Bracelet. It's beautiful jade beads in soft greens. And and buttery yellows, alongside glistening quartz accents and just the right touch of elegance, and art glass beads here. Look at this one here. See if you can get the details in this one. It keeps flipping on me. There we go. Let's bring this back up. So I like that it has this playful, I like that it's semi-precious stones, but it's also light and spring-like. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's good for spring. I think it's good for spring. This one is, so whether you're drawn to the meaning of jade, a symbol of prosperity and protection, or just love the mix of colors, I think that is a neat, really neat, unique mix of colors. And it's completely one of a kind because this is an artisan piece. Let me do the front for you. And this one is, let me go ahead and bring that up. So there's, see, that's way washed out. So don't, I mean, I'm just trying to like get the details on like this bead. That's way washed out. I need to fix that. Let me see if I can do that right now. Hold uno momento, please. Let's get some saturation up on this one. Let's see if that makes any difference. Is that any better? Maybe a tiny bit better. It's definitely better in this one here. Okay, this one is, are we ready? Again, this is a mixture of jade. Let me read it again to make sure. So this is jade, quartz, and artisan beads. And this is, I believe it's silvertone. I don't remember reading if I put that it's sterling silver. Yeah, it's silvertone toggle. And wire, it's wire. So that means you can get it wet. You know, people forget. If you have, when it's hand tied or, you know, it's made, if it's made with string, it can't, you don't want to get it wet. It's going to fall apart. This one is, if you're interested, type buy, B-U-Y, and 18. 18, there it goes. Just give it a second, Angie. Just give it a second. You have jade, you have quartz, and you have artisan beads. There and there. Brand new. I don't know that this has ever been worn. It doesn't show to be worn. So 18 on this one. I said, I might put that here for a second. Let me write myself a note. Thank you guys for being here. If this is your first time, please say hi in the chat. I'd love to say hello and welcome you, but I appreciate that you're here. I am a fan of lurkers. I'm a lurker myself. So I go on a lot of shows and I listen to things constantly. I'm just constantly something playing in my head besides my own thoughts. And so I understand that there are people who just like to listen, and I am completely good with that. I had a couple of, let me see if this is going to come up here. Yeah, there we go. So here's an idea, wearing something like this, and I have more bracelets coming up, but just give you an idea that you can wear them in multiple ways. You can stack them, wear them simply with a white shirt, and dress it up however you want to do it. All right, I'm going to count this one down. So this is $18 for jade and quartz and artisan beads. 5, 4, 3, 'Let's see if you can get how close I can get for the details on this. So it has like a swirl on this one. And there we go. And 1. All right, this one is going aside. It will be available. If you just change your mind and you want me to go back to it, I will. It's number 3, or it will be in the replay. Look for the timestamp. That was number 3. All right, let's do number 4. Let's keep it moving. Everybody okay? Doing a check-in. Make sure you're okay. Are you breathing? You know, they say fogging the mirror. Oh, length. That would be helpful, huh? You want the length? I will happily get you the length. I will measure it 2 ways. So right at 7 1/4, about 7 1/4. I know that's blurry, but I'll also put it on here so that we can test it on here too. Now when it goes on, so that's the length, the 7 1/4 on the length, and around the wrist is right at, I'm just going to let it fall. I don't like to push it down. So let's see if you can see that there. It is right at 6, and it's about 6 1/2. 6 1/2 is right there. 6 1/2. Let me see how it goes on my wrist. Thank you, Marilyn. My brain, I keep trying to, like, Mike Marilyn. It goes together. At least it's M's. I can figure that out. Well, it would be a little tight on, well, it would be just a little tight on me, I think. It wouldn't move around a lot. Let's put it that way. It would not move around a lot. However, look how pretty that is, even with the tag. Okay. For smaller wrists, there we go. Let me write the note on there that also that size. That way I have that. So I'd say 6 1/4 to 6 1/2 stretch. It doesn't stretch. I mean, I would say the most would be 6 1/2. Okay, next one up. Thank you guys. Who's here? Just say hi in the chat. I promise I won't bite. I won't. I just like to know who's here, but it's okay if you don't want to out yourself. I understand. I'm here for you. All right, this one is number 4. Boy, we're just flying through. We're at number 4 already. This went all the way through here. Yep, so the toggle's down here in the front. I'll show you. So the toggle is in the front on this one. Like you gander on this one, and then I'll tell you more about it. Not hit the other camera. All right, so there we are. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see it from back here. It's a long one, and this is what we have. This necklace features a beautiful combination of gemstones and Goldtone chain elements, making it elegant and modern statement piece. The large central stone is a banded agate. This stone is dyed jade, and down here we have light green, which is serpentine or prehnite, and then also we believe dyed agate on this one as well. So you have agate, you have a couple of other gemstones down here, you have another dyed jade here, and big one dyed jade right there. Overall length, and then it toggle. I love that it's a little bit different because the toggle closure is right in the front. I just think it gives it a neat little detail there. Let me measure this. I'm going to measure it in the full length this way. What do you guys think of this one? What are your thoughts on this one? This is one of my favorites. I'll also try it on for you. So let me go to the 20, it was today. I don't know what today is. I'm lost. Today is the 21st? Yes. So yes, I will ship. Here's my deal. I'm going to ship tomorrow. Last week when I did 2 shows, I waited for people who said they were going to order and they didn't order. And some of the people that, anyway, I will ship tomorrow. All that to be said, for me to say, I will ship tomorrow. So that usually is about 3 days to get to you. That's what it tells me at least. And here's what we have on this one. This is, I'll show you from this here. I'll go all the way. I'm going to go from the top. I'm trying to do it backward, the right way for you, but it just can't. I can't do it. This one is a total down to the bottom drop is 20 inches. 20 inches to the bottom. This agate right here, just so you know, get an idea, is substantial. It is 36 millimeters by 52 millimeters. And then the center one here is 25 by 32, I think it was. 25 by 28. All right, I'm going to do this one for 34. 34, so you have your massive faceted agate. Huge facets on that. So it doesn't look too overly sparkly. Hopefully you can see that. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think that things get, especially when they're supposed to be more natural, they just get like too sparkly. That, and then so you have 2 pieces of dyed jade. There's all your gemstones in this one, all at once. And 35 for this one. And I'm going to let it sit for a second because I know that I know. You know what? Where's that other bracelet? I just realized. Let me see something. Is that in the middle? Yep. All right, let me see. I think it's a little bit off, but I wanted to check. I just want to check to make sure. Let's see. It's very close, right? It's a very close match. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's see. Well, if anyone's interested in doing this as a set, I had, what did I write? 18, that'd be 30, 35. Let me see. Let me do my math. I also make sure that 40. I could do the set for 40 if that was something you're interested in, because it does go together. Who knew? I played with these and didn't even know. All right, I am going to count this down. This one is the one I'm talking about. This one is 35. We're going to say, and this one is going back in here, number 3, 5. It's funny, I do this with my dog. She knows if I even do this, count down with my fingers, or I count down, she knows if she gets to 1, if I get to 1, she's in big trouble. You're not in trouble. You're just missing a great deal. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this beauty is going to go back in the bag, and I'll have it in the timestamp. If you change your mind and you want it, let me know. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That was number 4. Keep that in mind, number 4. And welcome in. And just for those that are joining, my name is Angie. It actually says it says Angie Reserve Grace Top, because that's the top camera. Let me go here. Hello, my name is Angie. If we haven't met before, I am the founder of Reserved Grace. We're new. I started Reserved Grace 10 months ago, and really started getting YouTube videos done about, November. It's really when I got serious about doing the videos. If you haven't had a chance to look at my YouTube channel, the Reserved Grace YouTube channel, I encourage you to do so. We have our shop open now. Woo! Can I get like a celebration in the chat? I would love to see that. A little what? Doing very well, keeping busy, very busy. We just finished our Shopify. Reserved Grace Shopify is live now. It doesn't have the reservedgrace.com URL yet because we're waiting for GoDaddy to release it so I can put it on Shopify, but there is the site if you want to check it out. I'm pretty proud of it. And if you are wanting to purchase today, or if you think you want to in the future, it's really simple. You may already have a shop account because we're using Shop for our checkout. You can easily register right here. And that way, when I go to process your order, it's easy. You're already in there as a customer and I can just send it and you get all the information updated. It's super simple. Now, the next thing is I do giveaways with every show. They're always a little bit different. So the one I'm doing today, I'm playing with cards. I'm playing with chips. I'm a dealer today. That would be a poker chip dealer. Let's put it that way. These are the wax seals that I make, and then I put on orders when they go out. But they're also your tokens to win. So with every purchase, you get entered into a drawing today, and there's 4 chances to win at the end. I will do a drawing, and there we go. So here are the 4 that you have an opportunity to win. One is 20% off. You can hold that for a future purchase. I'll put it in you're going to get it anyway. If you want to apply it to today's purchase, you can. There's 20% off. Second is free shipping. You can save it. It's up to you. And so just so you know, $40 or up is free shipping anyway. So if you purchase anything below in the show and on reservedgrace.com, but someday you may want free shipping on something small and you don't want to add to it to get to the 40. I got you on that one. Number 3 is 10% off. And 4, probably the most valuable, is a free gift from me. It's most valuable because I tend to be generous with my gifts. So those are your opportunity to win. And every show I do different giveaways. And sometimes like last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? Might have been last week, I gave away a Louis Vuitton lock and key. Just never know. Never know what I'm going to give away. All right, let's go. Are you ready? Let's move on to the next one. Where are you guys in the world? Where in the world are you? I'm always curious. I know we've got Arizona. We have Florida, Texas. There's a couple of us from Texas. And where else? I'm going to get a different tray for this one because I want you to see the color without the, make sure there we go. All right. Let me set this out here for you. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. Rochester. I have to remember that. Rochester. I need to contact my friend Danny, my old boss, Danny Berger, and ask him what he's up to. I know he's in real estate now and crushing it. I know that. I heard him talk about that. I'm looking for something to raise this up a little bit because, how about if I do that? If I just actually raise it myself? Darien, Illinois is super cold right now. Oh, I'm pushing. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Dallas, Fort Worth, we were 5 degrees. Oh, Maryland, North Carolina. Oh my goodness. Well, we're from all over. Do we have any other West Coast people here? Let's see. Let me get this to focus for you. There we go. All right. This one is being finicky because there's a lot of sparkle and translucence and all those things. So it's kind of like playing games. We might just use the front one, but I'll check. Let's see if we can get this up close so you can see. all of the facets in there. Topaz and sterling silver pendant. Teardrop blue topaz and sterling silver, likely Swiss or London blue topaz, which is a big deal. Known for its vibrant blue and brilliant faceting. You saw all the facets in there. The clarity and sparkle of this gem is breathtaking. It catches the light beautifully with every angle. It really does. It has a lot, look at that, just the, oh, it's so pretty. Blue topaz has long been associated with clarity, wisdom, and inner peace. It is also the birthstone for December. Lucky. Mine's emerald. I'm not going to be, but it's pretty. I like them. Making it a fantastic gift for your special December person or yourself if you're that special December person. And you can wear this every day. It is sterling silver and a beautiful gemstone that can be worn every day. Let me set this aside here. All right. Just a teaser right there. Yeah, I'll set that aside for now. Okay, so let me go back to the screen. This beauty, so again, is a, get you in the screen there. This is a blue topaz. Potentially, it's either a Swiss or London blue topaz on a sterling silver setting, and I'll measure it for you and tell you how much now. Let's measure. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me get it in there for you. Look at that. Look at just the sparkle on that. And here's it comes on, this chain is stainless steel. And here, you might be able to see. When I was putting it through the bail's at a weird angle. And I had a hard time getting it to go through and back through this side. So I ended up taking, yeah, teasers, haha. I ended up taking the jump ring off, but I'm going to put it back on. If somebody wants it like this, I'll put the jump ring back on. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bail right now on doing that. Good focus on that. Let's do some measurements on this one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad everyone's here. I get nervous about doing the shows. It's different over here than, it's way different than when I was doing it on the P platform, the sophisticated platform, because it's plug and play. I used my iPhone. Here, it's the technology that is it's a challenge. Other than that, I love being here and doing this. I don't get nervous about doing the shows. It's just getting the technology right, which I think I nailed. What do you guys think? He is doing great. It's so good. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, by the way? All right, let me tell you, this is 15 millimeters wide. Jake is at work. He might be watching. He might be still watching, and 20. So 15 by 20, and then I'll tell you the depth. Because you can see it has an open back, which you guys know. You know that that's really important, right? Because if it had a closed back, it could be coated so to make it look as brilliant as it is. And once you're wearing it on your skin, by the way, let me get it in here. There we go. Let's see. Let's do the depth. To the point. Oh, goodness, my eyes. It's playing tricks. Oh, there we go. 9 millimeters. So what did I say? 15. What did I say, guys? Help a girl out. So I'm doing just the stone. 15, 20, and 9. Let me write that down on here. 15, 20, and 9. 15, 20, 9 millimeters. All right, it is on sterling silver. And are you guys ready? Do you want to know how much this one is? Are you curious at all? Who's curious? Otherwise, I can just move on. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right, who's interested in knowing the price? Otherwise, I might just set it aside. It'll go on reservedgrace.com. Actually, for those in the replay, I will timestamp it. And look at that. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Let's see. Look at that ring already. I love it when people play. Plays well with others. Points to Linda for playing well with others. How cold is it there? How cold? Don't be nervous. You're great. I'm good. I'm good. Going to watch your beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. All right, this beauty. I don't know if I can tell you how much this is. I don't think you'll believe me. All right. It is. Make sure, because I thought I lost my mind for a second. I didn't lose my mind. This is real. This sterling silver, 15 by 20 by 9 millimeter, blue topaz, extra special topaz, by the way, is $50 today and today only. That is the low side of the scale of how much they go for. That's the lowest. It will be more when it goes on to reservedgrace.com. If you're interested, you will write, or if you want to buy it, you write buy, B-U-Y, and 50, buy 50 to make this yours today. And I will replace the jump string, military talk, the jump ring on here. It just came off and I was like, I'll fix it later because I wanted to get to the show, not to worry about that. All right, I know there's a lag. I'm going to give it a second. In the meantime, I'm going to look at what is next. I'm going to put a couple things in the chat. Let me zoom for you. Nope, not going to zoom. We're just not doing it. We're going to let it give a second to focus. 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 It really does not want to focus on this one. Minus 50 yesterday. Oh my gosh. That's inhumane. How do you survive? I'm not kidding. I really am serious on that one. I don't know how. I mean, you said that you throw water. I'm curious. You throw water from a pitcher, water pitcher, and it will freeze in midair. I'm so curious. All right, let me show you this one up close here. It's playing games because of all the light and bouncing off of it everywhere. Camera doesn't know what to do with it. It is a substantial piece, and I am going to start counting this one down. 5, 4, 3, 3.25, and where'd it go? Let's see. Saskatchewan is the coldest place on earth. Oh my goodness. 3.75 or 4.75. I don't know where I'm at. And blue topaz. The measure is 15 by 20 by 9 millimeters. It is set in sterling silver. I have it right now on a stainless steel chain that comes with it. You don't ever have to worry about the stainless steel tarnishing or anything like that. And I just need to replace the jump ring that I took off when I had to get it through the bail here. So before I committed to, if somebody wants it like this and with this chain, the chain is included. But, just saying. All right. Jenny says minus 10 degrees Celsius here in Sweden. You guys. So what is 10 degrees Celsius, minus 10 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Because that's what my world is, Fahrenheit. I had lunch with my grandkids today, and my granddaughter and I had this, she's 8, and we had a really, really long conversation about Fahrenheit and Celsius. She knows more than I do. If you're smarter than an 8-year-old, I'm not, apparently. So I'm going to put this one back. This one's going to go. It will be replay. I'll have a timestamp. And I will, yes. So on the chain. There we go. It's hard to see. I'll kind of go this way too. Oh, you know what? I'm showing you in the camera that's not on right now. Well, that didn't help you at all now, did it? There we go. That is a good view. Don't move, Angie. Hold your breath. Just stand here and do nothing. Look at that. Okay. Actually, when I read snake chain, I thought you were meant to type in Saskatchewan. Anyway. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's my hair. That's my hair. Not a good look. Not a good look. Oh my goodness. If nothing else, you guys, I hope you once in a while get a good laugh of the things that I do on here. I can't help myself. All right. Again, $50 for this beauty. And she's going away. She will be on Reserved Grace soon. It will go on replay for a week for anybody who changes their mind or maybe wants to have it for themselves. I had this too here. Let me go back to, that's one. Ooh, that gives you an idea of what's coming up. So that's an idea of how, like that's just wearing with a white shirt. You can dress it up. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. And they're on trend. That's why, this is where I get photos and stuff. So that is number 5. All right, number 5 is going here. And we're moving on. Number 6. Okay, number 6. Going back. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. My name is Angie, if we haven't met. I am in Dallas, Fort Worth. I'm originally from Northern California. Okay, come on, waiting for 4 friends to join us. Come on, you guys. Linda said she's waiting for her 4 friends. Maybe if Jake was here, Linda, they'd join. It's Friday. Friday usually is a long day for him because it's, finishing up all the things. All right. But thank you for inviting your friends. I'm here. I'd love your friends to be here too. Now, this one, I do not. I generally don't. Let me get it into the camera here. Oh, I've got it zoomed in. That's right. All right. Let me zoom out just a little bit on this. There we go. All right. You can tell it's sterling silver because it's starting to tarnish. I generally keep... I want to use this one. I'm just going to do this real quick to get some of the... This one's going to need a little bit of love. I generally don't touch sterling silver. If it tarnishes, I send it out as is. I'm going to cough, sorry. I try to do the most dainty coughs I can. But if you want it cleaned up, just let me know. I will do the cleaning tarnish remover on it. A lot of people want the patina, and I get that. So I try not to touch it unless somebody wants to. There's some pieces though that I'm like, you cannot see the detail unless it's touched up. Okay, this is 925, and let me tell you about this piece. Let me see if this works here too. This might be nice if I can do this, and I will switch this. Come on, you guys, join Linda. Linda is waiting for you. All right, let's put this one here. There we go. So this is the same chain just as the other, is the Topaz, just a little bit longer. And it has the ring on it because it went through that bale just fine. And the chain is included. Let me tell you about this one. All right. This is a Montana moss agate, and it's either black agate or obsidian. I think it's obsidian, but I'm not going to, it's a black stone. Let's see. So this showcases the mesmerizing illusions of the Montana moss agate, where nature paints its own masterpiece inside the stone. No two pieces are ever alike, making this pendant truly one of a kind. The swirling, misty patterns in the agate are highlighted by sterling silver bezel setting, giving it a refined yet organic feel. Above, we have a polished black agate cabochon, creating a bold contrast. If you love nature-inspired jewelry and one-of-a-kind pieces, this one is for you. Again, this is a Montana moss agate with either a black agate or obsidian. It's sterling silver. I put it on a stainless steel snake chain. Of course, it's one of a kind. And if this one is for you, this one's a beauty. What gets me on this one is, okay, I'm just going to tell you, we'll just get the price right up front because it is definitely worth it, and I put it on the low side. I do all the low side on when I do comps and look everything up, and then I will raise it. You know what? And there's two, let me get you in the actual camera here. There are two stones right here that I didn't identify. So there's two more semi-precious stones right there. I don't know why I didn't identify those. I was more interested in figuring out if that was obsidian or agate. Okay, here's your back. I can polish it up for you if you'd like. Let's see this camera here. This one is for buy it now. If you're interested in buying, you will write in the chat, type in the chat. You will write in the chat, buy, B-U-Y. Let me get this camera on the bigger one. B-U-Y, and I can measure the chain too. Let me see real quick before I tell you that. There you go. All right, let's measure from the full length of this one. And here we go. We will do this view for this. That way you can see. I'm just going to measure from here to the clasp at the top. All right, let's do that. From top to bottom, it's right at 14 inches. Move that down for you so you can see. All right. There we go. Right at 14 on this one. 14 inches. And I can measure if you haven't registered yet, you may already have a shop account, so you may not even need to do this, but it'll get you into my system so I can easily create your shipping label and get this done shipped to you as soon as possible. Let me measure these real quick. So the moss agate is 26 power. What's power? Am I missing something on power? Power. 26 length is 38 millimeters, and depth is 9. All right. I'm not going to write that down. I'll just have to remember. Okay, ready? If you're interested in it today, and today only, hopefully you can see all the details. You see that right in the corner there? 75. This one is 75 today. All you have to do is type buy, B-U-Y, and then 75. Gorgeous. Beauty. All right, let's put it on here and let's see how it looks. See that? It's not going to focus there because it's focusing on me. There we go. All right. These are substantial stones, by the way. And where I got these from was the mic. Let's see if you can see the length on that. These came in a vintage jewelry lot. I have a bunch of different semi-precious stones. These were ones I picked for the show today. So you see the length on this chain, but I have different lengths of chain if somebody's interested in a different length. Or if you're not interested at all, I will start counting it down. 5, 4, 3, focus, 2. I need to test those other stones, by the way. The little flanking ones right here. And sold to Cosmic Unicorn. Congratulations. Let me let you get a screenshot here. She is a beauty. I know you're going to love this. Let me know if you want me to touch up the silver for you. I will happily do that. Congratulations. Woohoo! Goodbye. That is a really good pickup right there. Really, really good one. I give you guys time. I hope that when you're looking, you might be able to look at comps. I want you to see I'm trying really hard. I want to be at the lowest end that makes sense for everyone. And, you know, I love it. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Let me put this in your bag for you, and I'll give you an entry. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There we go. And going into your bag. And I will do your entry. There we go. Cosmic Unicorn. I've got yours. Let's do your entry. And all right. You're going into, did you guys see this before? This is another tease. This is another tease. Let me back it away from that one. This will be on Reserved Grace soon. Let me get it, see if it'll focus. It is a little bit washed out, but this is vintage Versace, and I have the matching, it has gold, it's gorgeous, but I have the matching soap dish or like trinket dish that goes with it. You have to like this thing, right? This has to be your thing. It's kind of my thing, or used to be more my thing. But anyway, I love it. And it's vintage, so it's cool. That doesn't mean that everything is vintage is automatically cool, but it does give it points. Polish, please. Yes, let me write myself a note. I prefer to polish that. I prefer. Some people don't want it, so I don't want to assume. I got you. I'll polish. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And hopefully you're going to win. Did you see what the prizes are, just in case? I wasn't sure if you were here when I did. I think you were when I did the prizes. But if not, just let me know. Or if anyone's interested, I can go over the prizes again. Put that one right here. And there's a chain right there. Let me tell you about this one. Oh, this needs to go back with the blue topaz. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Now, I put the chain in because I just was like trying different chains. If you've seen, I'll show you this real quick. I think you've seen it before. For those who've watched the show before, this is only a fraction of the chains that I have because I was going through all of the chains trying to figure out which ones that I wanted to go on here. And as you can imagine, when you take chains off of that, they don't always come out without difficulty. So I have a whole tray, one of my jewelry trays with chains on it, all different lengths. I'm going to put them in individual bags and only keep a few up there because some are starting to tarnish because most of them are sterling silver. And anyway, So this one, and the thing is, these have a larger bail on them, and they have to have a little bit of a substantial. All right, let me have you take a look at this. They need a little bit of a substantial chain. That's what I was going through, picking the right chain for you. Oops, and right length that I thought would be good for it. All right, let's talk about this beauty. Any guesses? Do you guys know your stones? If you do, please put it in the chat. I'm super curious who knows what, because this is not my wheelhouse. This is not what I do the most of. And so I am learning as I go on these, but I spent a lot of time this week learning. Education. It's what I do. All right, this one is, oh, I cannot pronounce this name, you guys. I'm going to put it in the chat. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I was going to ask Google to say it for me, and I didn't. I forgot to do that. So I'm going to put this in the chat, and if anybody wants to phonetically tell me how to say it, I would super, super appreciate it. I don't think I can have Google do it for me right now, or I would. Marilyn. Marilyn Sum. Marilyn, is this one for you? This one is, this is that phosphosiderate. Is that even right? So too many phosses, and sterling silver. It is, let me make sure I'm in the picture for you. There we go. Lavender hued stone with decorative silver work. This is collector, so a lot of collectors for this one. A striking lavender hued, let me keep it that way, probably can see it better. Lavender hued gemstone with a soft, dreamy appearance. You don't come across this gem every day. I've never seen it. I don't know, maybe I'm sheltered. And when you do, it's usually a small cabochon. This is a substantial piece. I will measure it for you. The rich color, the soft purples, a hint of golden matrix, and the smooth polished finish make this stone glow. It's accentuated by sterling silver filigree and a complementary second stone at the top. It has an elegant bohemian charm and bold presence. And, oh, you know, so this is that phosphosphite, sterling silver, and this one is $50. This one is $50. Buy and 50 makes it yours. Buy, B-U-Y, 50. Look at the details up here. That's just stunning. Here's your back. Again, I will polish this one as well. There's your 925 right there. And you have the chain. This one is so, if you like pinks and you like lavenders and you like, hit the mic people, sorry. But if you like the softer hues and still natural, well, yeah, this one, I'll just do this to show you. This would be the length on this one, about the same. I think it's the same as the other one. I think I did the same length on the chain. So you can get a size. I'm 5'8", and that'll just give you an idea on size and scale. $50. Am I the only one that's never heard of phosphorite? You know some. I don't know any. I'm learning how. I mean, I know probably more than I give myself credit, but I just don't feel like, I don't feel confident, I would say. I do a lot of research. I love the details in this, how it has like this, looks like flecks of gold. So you get closer. Make sure you get your screenshot if you're checking. Now these did come to me with an antique lot. Vintage lot. Never heard of it either. What does it say about it? Let me see if I can find what it said about this piece. What is What is it known for? Let me set it here for a second. I want to look at something. You guys, I'm going to set this right here. Hopefully that's in the screen. Let me go back to here. Yeah, we're going to let that sit there for just 1 second while I look at this. Just in case you're curious. Gemstones of the world. Let's see if I can find this. Never saw it for sale. Have you heard it? You've heard of it, but you've never seen it for sale? I mean, when I researched it, it came up as very rare. Phos. VHOS, phos. Let's see. I'm not seeing it in here. Oh, here it is. That is phos. You know, there's too many S's in that. Oh, no, it's not. It's me. Phos. Blah. Okay, it is page, let me see, 226. That's a hard one. I really should have Google tell me how to spell it. 226, or how to say it, not how to spell it. I don't even know how to spell it either. But let me see, 226. Well, that's Mohs hardness scale. It's a soft stone, so we know that there's that. And what else can I find on it? Okay, let me look at this. Let me go to my cheat code here. Cheat code, tell me what you can tell me about this one. What are the special properties of what are the special properties of, I'm shaking the thing, sorry. Let's see. Bear with me. All those that are saying, what is she doing? I'm looking up this stone because I don't know anything about it. I thought I just couldn't pronounce it, and everybody else would know more about it than me. So we're going to find out here. Bear with me. I am doing some research real quick. It is a rare mineral prized for its beautiful lavender to purple hues, though it can occur. It can also appear in shades of pink, red, green, or yellow. It is a hydrated iron phosphate mineral. That's what Marilyn just said, something like that. It is sometimes mistaken for shuglite or charoite due to its rich purple color. It is it's for calming and stress relief. It is often called the stone of healing and hope due to its soothing energy. It's believed to reduce stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil, promoting a sense of inner peace. It enhances spiritual awareness, higher consciousness and intuition, and a deeper connection to the spiritual realm. Heart and third eye chakra activation. It activates, associated with the heart chakra, emotional balance, love, and compassion. The third eye chakra, insight, wisdom, and dream work. Encourages those recovering from heartbreak, loss, or emotional pain, letting go of past trauma. The luster is vitreous to silky, translucent to opaque. It's all across the board. And it can weaken, so avoid water exposure because it can weaken the mineral over time. This one is, I think I said it earlier, 50. This one is 50. Buy 50 gets this one. This has everything. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, $50. I'm going to set it here while I measure the stone itself. So, again, I've never seen it before. It is not in the wild or near, I don't even know what it is. Okay, it measures 27.7 millimeters by 31.4, 37.7, 31.4. 31.4 by, let me write in 50. Marilyn, buy at 50. Congratulations, Marilyn. And it is 6, right at 5, like 5.8 millimeters. I'll write that down. I have it here. I always want to know. All right. Oops. And I get Sharpie on me. Oh, you guys, I got Sharpie. All right. You'll just have to bear with me with my Sharpie mark. All right, Marilyn, congratulations on this one. She is spectacular. Look at her. I'm so happy for you. All the things. It's got a lot going on. I love it. All right, Marilyn, you're going into your bag. Do you want me to polish her up a little bit for you? And I'm going to get your entry, Marilyn Mike. Your entry is going into the vase and your bag. Hello, Pretty Fabulous Things. Pretty Fabulous Thing says, hello, beautiful Angie. Thank you so much. Thank you. My AKA is Martha Ortiz. Well, Martha, it's a pleasure to meet you. Have you just stumbled on the show? Marilyn, here you go. Your bag is ready for you. And I did put your entry in, so you're set. How'd you find us? And join us, Marilyn, or not Marilyn, Martha. Okay, I will polish. Let me put a note. I mean, I'll just know, but you know what? I don't take anything to memory. Nothing to memory. It all has to be written down. All right, I got polish written in there for you. You are in for one of 4 prizes. I'll be drawing. 1 is 20% off. 2 would be free shipping on this. You wouldn't have to worry about on this purchase, but maybe for later. 3, 10% off, and 4 is your free gift. All right, we'll draw for those at the end. All right, congratulations and thank you so much. I'm super happy for you to get that one. You've got some good energy coming to you, by the way, with the amulet, the Jasper, green Jasper. You've got some fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's go to number 8. Welcome, everyone. My name is Angie. If we haven't met before, I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth. I have a background in business. I own a couple of businesses. I was in the Air Force. I'm originally from Northern California. I'm a mom. I'm a grandma. I don't know what else you need to know. What would you like to know? You've been watching, had a little bit of trouble registering, but you're here. Fantastic. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad. I know that there are a lot of people who just kind of listen, because I do the same thing. I call it lurking. I lurk in the background and I listen. And because a lot of times I'm working on something and I just really need somebody in my ear. I work at home. I mean, reselling or whatever. We tend to work at home and it can get lonely. All right, this piece, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. The way that you, just like Marilyn did up above, buy, B-U-Y, and then the price that I say will purchase the item. Well, thank you. It was my honor, absolutely. You need me some energy. You got some energy coming. And you know what? I will give all kinds of positive energy onto the package when I ship it as well. I told my granddaughter this today at lunch, and I've told her before that Grandma, that would be me, has magic, that I'm magic. I have magic. And I told her today that she has magic. I think she's still trying to process what that means. I think we all have magic. All right, we have magic within us. Here's another very special piece. This, let me see, number 8. Let me go down and read this to you. I would prefer to read it instead of make it up because I'll miss all the fine points. Let me get it close enough that you can see. I'm not too close, you can't see all of it. All right, here we go. I am going to native Californian. I'm from Chico, California, born and raised, and then left when I went into the Air Force. And I don't even recognize it when I go home now. It's just way different. So let me do this. I'll go. The magic camera tricks that I do. All right, now let me read this one to you. I know that it's hard when I'm swaying because you pick up on every little bit of movement when I move, and it's hard not to move. All right, focus, focus. It will eventually focus if I stop messing with it. Let's let it do its thing. I'm sure it will work with me, but I'll read this to you. This is a carved, multicolored jade bracelet. Like that took me a second to think of what I wrote. Okay, here's the things on this one. The beads are intricately carved, possibly of a traditional Chinese design, rendering the fruits, gourds, and which are auspicious symbols, a sliding knot closure. Also has bird-shaped, I'm looking at the chat, bird-shaped jade charms. It adds an extra strength and craftsmanship so it doesn't slide off. Jade has been revered in Chinese culture for thousands of years, symbolizing purity, wisdom, and protection. It was often carved into talismans and worn as a symbol of status and good fortune. The gourd motif in Chinese art represents longevity, fertility, and abundance. Up with the abundance, I like that. While the birds can symbolize freedom, transcendence, or love, the nephrite, it's potentially nephrite instead of just jade, so it could be nephrite jade. Some of the translucence and color variations suggest a mix of jadeite and jade, nephrite. And it was used in vintage and antique pieces. And estimated the value on this one, I won't tell you, but I'll tell you what I will start this one at. And I'll show it a little bit closer. It is, so I just wanted you to be able to see all the details and the variations. So you can see the hand carving on, it's a little bit, hopefully you can see the hand carvings on here. I say it's pineapples, but they're gourds, I believe, in a Chinese tradition. This one is 50. This one is 50. It is adjustable because it slides. So you have that. I'm going to do it at, so Pretty Fabulous. And let me see. Martha is from Claremont, California, but now resides in Moreno Valley, Riverside. Yeah, the greens on this are spectacular. And greens are the color this year, by the way. I'm trying to sliding it backwards. I know that I am. Why am I having trouble? I've played with this a bunch. Oh, there we go. All right, at the smallest is, let me show you here. At the smallest is right at 6, between 6 and about 6 1/4. Okay, probably 6 1/4. I try not to push it down. I try to just like let it fall. All right, and you can expand it out to 7 1/4. Okay, so you've got quite a range on that one. Again, these pieces all come to me vintage. I don't know the exact age on these. Make sure. Yeah. So I don't know the exact age on these, but by craftsmanship and what I can research, this is vintage to antique jade or nephrite. This one I think came to me, I think it was an Asian, like a box, jewelry box. It had a bunch of things in it. By the way, I have a box from Goodwill sitting on the porch right now. I purposely didn't bring it in earlier because I didn't want to get distracted. So maybe I should do an unboxing of that in another video. All right, there's this one. And I can tell you the range on this one is 50 to 200. And I am doing it at the 50 for the show. And then it will stay on the replay for about a week, and then I will put it on reservedgrace.com. And I'm super excited to get things listed on reservedgrace.com because, I mean, I say that like, I'm super excited to get it on the website because I haven't been listing for about 3 months while we got the website finished. Let it focus. All right, I am going to do a countdown on this one. I'll bring up that camera again for you. So we are at, you love watching unboxings? Well, I think I should do it. I know what's in it. I think it's a good one. I'm looking for a really good, big mystery bundle. Like I want a big one, but I'm particular. I don't want just stuff. I want good stuff. Okay, I'm counting this down. If you're interested in this one, it is Jade or Nephrite. It is vintage to antique, and it's somewhere between 6.25 to 7.5, I believe. It's adjustable, and it is $50. The comps on this one are 50 to 200, and I'm counting it down. All you have to do is say buy 50 if you want it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is going to go aside. This is number 8 in the replay. You know, I want to slide this on. I'm going to put it on. I need to do, I like doing unboxings as well. Let's put this here. Let me see if this goes on my wrist. Yeah, there it goes. I don't want to force it, but there we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to wear that unless it starts clinging. If it starts clanging and clinging and making noise, I'll have to take it off. All right, next up, number 9. Number 9. All right, who's with me? Who's here? Fog the mirror. Fog the mirror for me. Put that there for a second. Let me do this. I had to. Okay, well, this is going to be another one kind of like the Topaz. It's going to be hard. Oh, there it goes. Okay, don't misjudge it. Let it do its thing. Hello, here, present, here. Okay, let this sit here for a second. Let it do its thing. I will read it to you. Okay, Marilyn's here. Suzanne's here. I'm going to guess Cosmic Unicorn's still here. Present, here. I'm still here. Let me tell you about this one. This is rock crystal quartz. I want to make sure. Yeah, the clear quartz. Okay, and this is tested with rock identifier and with Presidium. It has subtle internal fractures and bubbles, which suggest natural quartz rather than glass. Obviously, we want to make sure it's not glass. You can absolutely see that just in the variations of the color, you can see that it's not glass. It would take a lot for them to create glass to look like that. Anyway, the historical significance of metaphysical properties. Martha, pretty fabulous things is here. Okay, the historical use. Rock crystal quartz has been prized since ancient times for its clarity and believed mystical properties. It was often used in Renaissance jewelry, Victorian mourning jewelry, and Art Deco designs. Metaphysical meaning, quartz is considered a universal healing stone, amplifying energy, clarity, and focus. The rock crystal chip necklace length is 32 inches. I will verify that. And they range from, well, they range up to 90. Higher end is with sterling silver. Okay, so these don't have the sterling silver accents. This one would range from 40 to 90. Today, I will do this. I'll measure it again as well. I want to make sure I put the right number in. This is 40. So this is vintage rock crystal. And it is 32 inches. Yeah, it is 32. I will put this on the form so you get an idea. And I'll change the view here. Let me put the little, that right in there in the back. I would double this up. I like the natural of this. I think this would also be spectacular for layering. See if it gets in there and catches. I think this would be really, really good for layering. This is coming up next. I'm just going to put this in here to see how it looks. So this one is 40. It ranges from 40 to 90. Put this here just to see. Playing with it. All kinds of opportunities. All kinds. I mean, this one is up next. I'm going to set this here. That one. All right. Pretty fabulous things, Martha. It is yours. It is yours. Congratulations. That is if you want to get a screenshot. It's always on the replay as well, just so you know. Thank you, thank you. I love this. And it has that cool, if you know stones, it has that cool feeling. It's cool, literally. Congratulations, I appreciate it. Yay, your first purchase from me, right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good. Well, Suzanne, she loves rock crystal. You guys, you're my people. I'm learning a lot. You guys like? You like? I have a lot. Wonderful. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that you love it. I'm going to get your, nope, you're not Suzanne. I'm shaking the table. Hold on. Let me write it over here. Martha. And I'm also going to put PFT. First, before I forget, you're going to go into the vase, okay? And let me get your bag for you. Your box started, and your bag started, not your box, but okay. All right. Which one? The one I've been wearing? This one? Suzanne says, so Cosmic Unicorn says, I love the bracelet you have on. And Suzanne says, I recently purchased a very chunky rock crystal graduated bead necklace, and I'm obsessed. Love that. I like when you get something and you just can't get enough. I need it. I must wear it. Okay. I'm saying, Marilyn, get some more rock. Oh, and I have lots of amber. I need to do an amber show. I just need to do, amber and coral. What do you think about amber and coral? Twice the price. Yeah, no, when I do the shows, I really want to keep it to a price that is, I want to stay on the lower end of the comps, right? Because I haven't gone through listing. Listing takes time. Who's ever listed? Who knows what I'm talking about when I talk about listing? So if I can get it out into the world, it's going to get loud here a second. If I can get it out into the world before I list it, there's a discount for that. But if it comes to me getting to list it, which I'm totally fine with, it just, there's, you know, a premium for that. So just part of it. It's just part. Thank you so much. You're now in the drawing, and we're ready to go to the next one. Okay, who asked? Okay, is this the, who asked about this one? You get the listing time. So you understand, like, if you can, there's a discount, pre-listing discount. Let's call it that. How about a pre-listing discount? Does that sound fair? Coral and amber. We'll do coral and amber. I have a sad amber story, though. I dropped something. Don't drop amber. Don't drop it. It's tragic. And it's ancient. It's ancient. You should not drop it. God. Okay, you love it. Let me tell you about this bracelet then. I'll do this one first. I love this one too. Let me take this off real quick. I'll put this back in the bag. I love this bracelet, and I've had it. It's just, I mean, it's been sitting in the my office storage area, and I haven't worn it. I keep looking at it. I'm like, it's actually in a video coming up. The series that I'm doing on cleaning vintage jewelry and not so you don't damage it, and storing it and not damaging it. That's the first video in the 5-part series. This bracelet was in there. So this was one of the it was in, the reason I never wore it because it wasn't clean. When I cleaned it, whew. So I put it on today and was like, I need to have this in the show. At least wear it. So it is a big difference from when let me zoom out a little bit, before cleaning and after cleaning. And let's let it do its thing real quick. So what I can tell you about this one, it is not zooming, it's not focusing. Be nice to me and focus. Or not, whatever. Okay, this is polished agate. Polished agate and polished agate. What's really cool, look at it's like outlined. Let me see if I can get close. See how it's just like perfect outline around here? It's spectacular. And then you have this one over here. So depending on where you're at and, you know, how you're wearing it, it just moves around. So it always looks different. Look at that root beer chocolatey, the dark black. Oh, so pretty. And then I love the crystals. And then these, where are they? So the purple. And what I was doing on the cleaning is these do have a backing. So when I was showing how you don't want to use harsh chemicals to clean this, because it could take this reflective backing off. That's what I was talking about with that topaz. A lot of times people are, you know, you'll find jewelry that has that reflective backing that gives color to the stone. And then if you accidentally or over time it wears off, then you've got a clear stone, which wouldn't be bad. But I feel like the purple in this just really sets off the natural. All right. If you're interested in this one, I can measure it real quick for you. So not stretched at all is right at 6. And so that will show you. Again, you saw this on me. I'll bring up this camera here. So, I mean, just spectacular. Spectacular. Now, let me tell you about how much this one is. You ready? Let me catch up. If you're interested, you can buy BUY, buy it now for $18. $18. I just made that up, by the way. When I was looking, I just figured 18 would sound like a good number to me. And so if you want to do any comps or looking on it, actually I didn't. I looked it up. I know how much it's worth. And I love it. $18 on this one. I'm going to set it here for just 1 second. I'll bring up this view here and we'll go to that screen so you can see right there. It may or may not focus. All right, congratulations, Marilyn. Another beautiful piece going to you. It really is beautiful. It is spectacular. And it's going to be previously featured in a video. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Nope. Actually, it went to Cosmic Unicorn beat you. I'm sorry. It caught up in the chat. I've got to, So Cosmic Unicorn, you got this one. 18. I'm sorry, Marilyn. I thought you were the first. I've got to look at this screen. And, oh, so close. So close. Misty, this one is yours. As featured in Cosmic Unicorn, let me get a bag for you. I didn't bring any bags out for, I'll just put it in. Oh, you know what? You have a bag in there. I left a bag in there with your name on it already. Congratulations. And Marilyn, you're the backup this time. If I find anything similar to it, I'll let you know. So let me do this one for you. And there's that. Let me write on here. 18. That way I can remember this one. Congratulations. Bright, shiny object. She's gorgeous. And let's get your entry in. I never even got to wear it. I mean, I did on the show. Let's say that. I got to wear it today. That was perfect. I really kept watching it and thinking, I just need to clean it up. And, All right. You are going into the magic vase. Congratulations on that. Are we ready? Do you still want to do more? What time is it? I'm over the time I said I was going to be. Okay, as long as we're still good. Is everybody still here? All present and accounted for. We're moving forward. Oh, I need to do this one. I had it set aside because I showed it to you already. Okay, I will keep you in mind. I will see if I find anything else like it. I'm always looking. So this is a little blown out. Let me see if I can get it to not be so blown out. It's just there's a lot of light. There's a lot of light to make this happen. And I'm freezing. I've got a lag going. Let me set. May not be the best choice on the white, but it may be perfect. What is going on? All right, let's set it right there so you can see. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to put it right here, and we're going to zoom in. All right, let me use just the one screen. There we go. All right. You are getting beautiful things. Lots of good energy, lots of good vibes, and pretty, pretty items. All right, let me set this here. I hope you can see all of it while I tell you about it. Let me zoom a little bit. All right, here we go. This is, I hear my dog crunching on something, and she's in her crate, so hopefully if she's not trying to break out. Okay, this is for the elephant lovers. This and elephant lovers and gemstone lovers. This is a beautiful handcrafted beaded necklace featuring polished black agate beads, warm calcite accents, faceted glass spacers, and a touch of elegance. The highlight, the adorable carved elephant pendant, which adds a meaningful and stylish touch. Black agate is known for grounding and protection. while calcite brings clarity and emotional balance. Elephants symbolize wisdom, strength, and good fortune, making this necklace both a statement and a talisman. It's lightweight, easy to wear. It's 21 inches with an 11-inch drop. The pendant for layering is perfect for layering or wearing alone. If you love meaningful jewelry with a little bohemian touch, with an earthy vibe, this one is for you. Okay, big points on that one. Okay, we got all that stuff in that one. All right, let me show you. We saw it on the bust already. Let me bring this up for you here. I do like, this has a little bit of bling in it as well as the natural. So you can see the bling right there, the accent stones. And I found this. Where is she? There you go. To give you some ideas on how it can be worn. All right. So how much do you say? How much is that? I'm curious. Let me see what I wrote. Let me see what I put down here. Let me put this where you can see it. And going back here. How is everyone doing out there, by the way? Okay, let me set it here. Let me look up what I had for pricing on this one. Let me look at a little elephant. It's hard to see on that one, but he's right there. He or she? Was this an elephant, a he, or a she? What do you think? That might be a little bit better. A little bit. And let me see on this real quick. Do we have any elephant lovers out there? Anyone all about the elephants? Let me see on this one. Some of them, I don't know why I didn't write the prices down, but a lot to manage. Okay. Okay. This one, let me make sure I covered all the notes too on it. This one would be, if the price range is 45 to 75. So I would do it for 45 today. So price range based on design, materials, uniqueness, and the competitive range would be 45 to 75 today, 45. 45 for this black agate and calcite little baby right here. All right, 45. And I think I'm going to start a countdown on this one. Bring up the other. All right, 5. Again, 45 if you're interested. Ranges from 45 to 75. 4. 3. 'You know what? And it's on a stretch cord. I didn't even stretch it. It's on stretch. 2. And 1. All right. This one is going for replay. It is number 10 on replay. So you can look down in the description below if you're just cruising through and you see this. It is number 10. And for those that went to the timestamp first, you've already found it. There we go. Let me catch up there on the chat. Okay, here we go. Number 10. All right, we have a few left. Who's here with me? I want to make sure we're good. I'm going to keep going if we are. Otherwise, I have just 4 pieces left. We can hold those for another time. Or do you want me to keep going? I can keep going. Just let me know. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Just let me know. Here, Suzanne, here. I'm trying to decide which ones I want to bring. If we're on time, okay, because let me ask, is there anyone who does like I'm going to show you the one before. I'll give you an idea. If you want me to show these, I will. If not, if nobody is interested, I'll save these or they'll just go directly onto the website. I'll just do a high overview. This is, you might have to Google this one, but I did. That doesn't say much for my knowledge. But anyway, this is Polychrome Jasper. Polychrome Jasper. It has a butterfly right there, right at the adjustable tie right there. Polychrome Jasper, also known as Desert Jasper, and it comes from the Madagascar mine. These are 13.5 millimeter beads. So you see the variance in the color and the shades. Again, a beautiful green if you like greens. My daughter loves green. It's her thing. Mine's blues and pink. I love blues for the house, pink. Okay, and the next one, that was number 12. Yeah, that's number 12. This is number 11. I'm in back order. Okay. Okay, Marilyn, I hear you. This is 11. This is Nephrite. This is vintage to antique. I'm not entirely sure. It has wood spacers. So those are wood. And that's all I have written down on this one. Okay. So if anyone's interested in either of those, let me know. The next one I will do is number 14. And we only have this one and one more. Okay, let me get this camera up for you. All right, this is special. This one, let me get you up close. See the details on this. I'm going to put it on here, but again, it's probably going to get washed out. So let me set that on there. While that's right there, let me tell you about it, which is the best way to have you see that. I can't tell if it's fully in the screen or if the writing and stuff's off of it. Let's see. Okay. We'll let that catch up, but I will tell you about this one. This is called Mystical Harmony. It's Jadeite, Amethyst, and Aventurine. Take a moment to appreciate the organic beauty of this Jadeite and gemstone chip necklace. So the centerpiece, the round focal stone, represents a fascinating mix. Okay, this is interesting. Yes, I remember doing this one. Sorry, there's a lot. Okay, let me tell you about this one, and I'll go back to actually the metaphysical properties and all those things. But this is, let me get right in there. So when I used the Presidium on this, if you've used Presidium before, it has like a little pin. You basically poke it in, right? And it tells you the stone. This one is a mixture. So let me read my notes. The round focal stone represents a fascinating mix. Get it in the center of the thing here. Okay, it's a fascinating mix. One section test says jadeite, while the other is another mineral. I couldn't figure out what the other mineral was. And this dual nature adds a touch of mystery and uniqueness to the piece. the accents surrounding the centerpiece. Let me find where the best place to show you. Can you get it? Probably not seeing it real well. It's pretty. Try and get it. Well, there's amethyst in here. The amethyst surrounding the centerpiece, you'll find soft lavender amethyst chips known for their spiritual energy, interwoven with what appears to be aventurine, a stone associated with luck and abundance. And it stands out because it's earthy and elegant. The balance of polished and raw textures gives this necklace an organic, artisanal appeal. Soothing palette, muted greens and soft purples create a harmonious, nature-inspired aesthetic. Versatile wear, dress it up or down. It's equally stunning as a casual piece or dressy. And a wonderful piece for your collection if you don't have anything like it. And this beauty is, I want to measure it as well. I didn't have the measurement on there for you. It is, maybe I wrote it in these notes. I went through and just like dug through a bunch of stuff and was like, ooh, I want this one and this one and this one. You know, there's a few. Let me tell you on this. And just so you know, if you're a true collector and you are interested, I have an abundance of higher end, highly collectible pieces that are going directly to Reserved Grace. I feel like they're going to need a decision probably made more than just on a show. And I want to give the opportunity for that. I think Unreserved Grace is the best place to do that. And some of them are investment pieces. I'm aware of that. Let me find this one. I didn't write. I did everything, you guys, but I don't decide how much there. I gotta be better at getting my comps and doing all those things. Notes here because I just saw it when I was doing. All right, we're going to just go with this. Nope, I must have not. And bear with me. I know you guys are waiting. Okay, Angie, just make a decision. Okay, I know this was somewhere, it's up there, but I'm just going to start it. I'm going to do 45. We're just going to do 45. I don't want you waiting. And so this is 45. Will I be showing any high-end costume jewelry? For instance, are you talking about like Chanel, Dior, pieces like that? You can see it on this one. Actually, when I dimmed that light a little bit better, you can see the amethyst now, here and there a little bit better. So this one is 45. Let me measure it for you. It does have toggle, and I believe it is sterling silver, if I remember right. If it's not sterling silver, it's silver plated. And let's measure this one. The stone itself is just about 1.5 inches in diameter. The total length is 9 inches. So let's see on me what that would be. We'll go here. I do have quite an collection. I have a mic that's in the way. Let me move this real quick. You can probably still hear me from down there. I have a vintage Chanel bracelet that was featured in, I don't remember which video. Maybe you guys can help me out. It is currently for sale. It hasn't made it to the website yet. That gives you an idea on where this falls on me. I like that's a really good length. I like right where that hits. And it could be nice for layering. Huh, okay. I do have Chanel, I have Dior, I have who likes vintage handbags? Vintage scarves. Who likes vintage scarves? Like Hermes and Chanel and all those pretty things. If you do, let me know. Planning my shows in advance. Okay, I'm trying to take the wrong necklace off. was wondering why the toggle wasn't working, because it's not toggle. There we go. All right. That's why I say, if anyone ever thinks they can't, it's going to be loud. People say they're afraid to do lives. Do your live shows. You can't mess. I mean, you just be yourself. You're going to mess up. There are things that happen. All right. It is pretty. It would be pretty on you too. It would be very pretty. I would be pretty on anyone. I love the fact that you love all handbags, vintage and new. Well, I have some pretty spectacular luxury pieces. Let me write myself a note that I said 45 on this one. I may go back and just be like, but that's what I said. 45 Nephrite, so Jadeite, Amethyst, and Aventurine. And I'm going to do a countdown on this. You know, I have an extensive collection of bags myself. Louis Vuitton, can I just say, Louis Vuitton, I'm throwing you under the bus right now. Louis Vuitton I had a recall on a bag that I bought new several years ago, pre-COVID, if that tells you anything. And it was recalled for something was wrong with the fabrication. And I sent it in. It's been lost. And I don't feel like we're getting any closer to me getting my bag. I feel like Louis Vuitton needs to step up a little bit. So there we go. Love you, Louis Vuitton. Get it together. All right. There we go. So this one is 45, the Jadeite, Amethyst, and Aventurine. I'm doing a countdown right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. She's gorgeous. Replay. Number 14. Number 14. And last one. If you guys, whoever's sticking around and wants to see a sneak peek of a couple of bags, I'll show you. Or scarves, I'll show you. It's Friday. I like Fridays because, you know, they're Fridays. It's the end of the week. I get to say, I'm good. I'm done. We're good. Let's call it. All righty. Let me show you this one lovely, lovely piece here. Last one. Let's see. I don't know what I wrote there. Okay. No, it's pretty dismal. I'm not very happy with Louis Vuitton on this one, and they really let me down. All right, next, this is a gorgeous 36-inch. Let me make sure you're actually seeing this. I don't remember which camera angle I had. Okay, you are. So this is a 36-inch turquoise and howlite necklace with a 2-inch extender. So you can wear it long, double it up, layer it with other favorites. The rich blue, green, turquoise beads are natural. Each one is unique. And the center, I believe, is carved howlite, is the focal bead. Which if you're not familiar with howlite, it is considered faux. Some people call it fake. But it is a dyed to look like turquoise, but it is a stone. It adds contrast and detail. Is finished with an elegant gold tone chain, giving it a bohemian chic styling. The turquoise always on demand, and this one is a true collector's piece. And who is ready for this one at, well, let me show you I love this part. Let's go here. One last close-up, get the other camera going, and we'll bring that camera up. Oh, not that one. There we go. Boy, it's dark. I made it dark for that other piece, didn't I? All right. Let me see up close. Love this chain. Love this chain. Thing I like about this one too is that for layering, I think this is perfect for layering because you have your gold tones. This is the shorter bust, but you have your gold tones or your gold chain. So you could pair another gold chain, all kinds of things to go with this. Let's just pick one that's a little bit longer and see. Let's see here. Anyway, so this one is 35, which is below. I'm a little bit lower on this one. It's the last one. 50 is the low end comps on this one. But look at that. Just starting with just that one right there. Little dainty one right there. If we did, let's just play. If you guys saw my layering necklaces video, you know that I just play. And so as I'm playing with this, I'm gonna count down. How much did I say? So I can write it down. So I can make sure I have it written on my notes. I need to put it in the replay. This is where I start getting tired. Oh, that's the same length. All right. If you can tell me how much I said, I can go back and listen to the replay when I do the timestamps. I am getting ready to do the drawing. Who's ready for the drawing? Anyone? Here we go. Let me just put a couple more pieces here now that I'm committed. And actually just abandoned ship, Angie, abandoned. Here is this will come up in a different peach color. All right, let me put these up here. And, oh, that one, that can stay for a minute. And here we go. I'm going to count that down. 5, 4, turquoise and howlite. Marilyn, me. Okay, you ready for the drawing? Me too. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I might have to wear this myself. You might see this in a future video. Who knows? All right, I'll look back on see how much I said for that one. All right, let me make sure that I have everyone. So I have Kendra. I don't know if Kendra's still here. I know that it got late for her. Kendra, are you still here? It's fine if you're not. I'll make sure. Did everybody? Were you pretty sure I got your name in the drawing? I have Marilyn, Kendra, Marilyn, Cosmic Unicorn, Misty, PFT, Martha, and Cosmic Unicorn. Did I miss anybody? Dropping them in. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Okay, so I get a little bit dramatic. Let's turn this one on a little so you can see they're down there. Here we go. I'm not looking. I am not looking. First one. Now remember, you're going to pick one of these 4. There's 4 winners. Hopefully you can see that. Nope, you can't see those. Let's do that one. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not necessarily in that order. You just have to, and I'll look. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is how this is going to work. We don't know. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. I'm leaving them just like that. So when you decide which one you want, you're going to pick. We don't know what's on the other side. First one up is Martha. Martha is first. So it's there. It's blown out. Martha, you are first up. PFT. Martha, you get to pick. I love it. Drum roll, drum roll. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it's going to be on this side that I'm picking from, and I'll tell you what's on the other side. Martha is first up. Can't move on until we get Martha's. I'm going to have to fix that camera. I can't do it upside down anymore. I'm going to have to figure it out. Okay. Martha, I'm going to give it, let's do a countdown. Let's do a countdown in the chat with me. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to let Martha, we're going to put it here, and then we'll let the other people, we're going to draw, and Martha gets, we'll figure out what she gets at the end. How's that? Okay, going to the next one. Ready? Going to the next one. Not looking. Marilyn. Marilyn, you are up. Would you like 1, 2, 3, or 4? You get to choose. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Marilyn is up. Let's see. Should we start? Number 4. Marilyn is number 4. That is this one right here. Number 4. You can see your 4 right there. And it's backwards because that's the way mine is. And you received 10% off. You can decide, wait, hold on before you make any decisions on that. But this is yours to use. I'm putting this with your name right here. So you've got yours sitting right there, okay? Got it? Don't make any decisions if you want to use it now or you want to wait, okay? We have 3 left. 1, 2, and 3. Next drawing. I know, the lag. I know. And I am hardwired, by the way. I'm hardwired with the Ethernet. It just is. I don't think there's anything getting around it. Kendra is next. I don't know that Kendra is here. Kendra, if you are here, I'm going to give her just a minute. I will watch the chat in the lag. That is for Kendra. And if Kendra and Martha are not here at the end, we'll just figure it out. We'll figure out, like, flip a coin or something. All right. So my dear friend Kendra that I asked you guys to please, please, please put her on your prayer list for me and for her. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. I don't think she's ever, ever, ever said a bad thing about anyone. She is battling severe cancer right now. And she's my age. We went to school together. And it's tough. It's a tough one. So prayers, please. Nobody deserves it, right? Nobody deserves to go through something like that. And, when it hits home and hits close to home, it's just, okay. Kendra, I'm going to save Kendra and Martha's. We're going to draw, so that's 2 that are out. We have 1 more. Okay, 1 more, and that is Cosmic Unicorn. Cosmic Unicorn. You get to pick between 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And hi, Brittany. Hi, Bex. Suzanne, Cosmic, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sending all the vibes to her. I think I'm going to be spending Tuesdays hanging out with her. So, Cosmic Unicorn, you won. You get to pick between 1, 2, and 3. 2, 2, 2, 2. 1 and 2. Ready? You have free shipping. Trust me, it's there. Free shipping. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. You guys can watch this. It's going to be on video. We have Martha and we have Kendra. Okay? I have 2 of these in my hand. I'm going to mix them up. I am closing my eyes. or looking away, one of the two. Not even looking at the top. And I'm going to drop these, one here and one here. And these are their prizes. So Kendra got a free gift, and Martha got 20% off. So I have those. Those will go to them. And now, Marilyn, you have 10% off. Do you want to add it to this order? Or do you want me to or do you want to include it for later? And same with Cosmic Unicorn. You have free shipping, but I think you've already achieved free shipping. So I'm going to just put that in there. You can use it for later. So Marilyn, you get to make the decision. Now or later. Either way, it's totally fine with me. And let me take these out so later we don't get... Congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you love your items. I will ship tomorrow. I may even get shipping, like packaging done tonight. Please make sure, is everyone who purchased today, are you already registered or have you purchased from me before? I appreciate you. And for whoever out there needs to hear this right now, know that you're loved. Know that you are loved and you matter and you make a difference. There are people rooting for you that you don't even know. You have no idea that they're back there. You have no idea how many people are back there wishing you well, pushing you forward. All greatness. Somebody out there needs to hear that. I don't know who. Maybe it's all of us. Love you so much. Thank you. Go forth and have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye.